one event to decide the champion of this tournament. We have gone through 11 events with now 5 teams eligible for the championship. Those 5 teams are the leaders, the Artificial Nightlights. The leaders, Team Catastrophe. They are at the very top of the standings. We see the standings right here. First time we've seen the standings and all the runs throughout. Team Catastrophe, they are first place in the overall standings. Second place, Artificial Nightlights. Third place are the Thunderbirds after that gold in the last event. Fourth are the Canadian Castles, Sapphire Speeders. They are the only other team that can win. They sit 5th. The Heats, they'll be in 3 groups. Those 3 groups will consist of 4 teams, as it doesn't get any higher than this in a championship. As we start off with this event, we start with this event as the example run. The Rainbows will be doing the example run today. First example run we've done in a while. Rainbows doing the example run. As that's basically it. You plunge, you run down, you plunge in the water. First 2 across the line. Move on to the next round. That's basically it. This event will be very interesting. But as we set up the groups, we'll say some permutations. For Team Catastrophe and Artificial Nightlights, it doesn't get any simpler than this. For Team Catastrophe, they need to win. If they win, they are the champions. Artificial Nightlights, they need to finish in first place, and they need to finish 2 spots in front of Team Catastrophe. For Sapphire Speeders, down in 5th place, they have it a bit harder, as they can only win if Team Catastrophe finish in 12th and Sapphire Speeders finish in 1st. They have finished first 3 times this season. This could be the 4th. For Canadian Castles, they need to, for Team Catastrophe to finish 11th, for them to finish 1st. And for Thunderbirds, 10th, and for them to be 1st in the event. So, confusing, but it's also not that confusing for the championship. As we start off, Team Catastrophe is in this heat with no other teams in championship contention. The teams are the Sphery Serpents, the Ghostly Guys, and our last place team in the championship, the Grass Giants. I have no idea who won. I don't think you do either. As the walls are drying off at the moment. It looks like the Rainbows are on. I'm down here congratulating the the athletes. As the advancement, we're looking over the replays, which you can't see. And it's the Grass Giants in 2nd, Ghostly Guys getting 1st. Team Catastrophe is out in the 1st round. Huge implications already for Team Catastrophe. They now need Sapphire Speeder. Now they need Artificial Nightlights, who are in the seat with the Sapphire Speeders. Those 2 are in championship contention. As well in the seat, Cherry Mist, who did very well in the mid part, and the Mono Monkeys. The Mono Monkeys are far behind. Artificial Nightlights and the Cherry Mints will get the win. Artificial Nightlights and the Cherry Mints as far behind off the start. The Avalanche is very difficult. Today it's like an aquathlon of some sort. As after the semifinals are over, we will get to see who is where in the championship. As I just The times are very fast in that second heat, by the way. Faster than the first heat. Which, if you don't believe me saying, you will, as I did the math already, as Thunderbirds and the Canadian Castles are in the seat. You see the back view of what these marbles are looking at. You can barely see the finish line. Canadian Castle and Thunderbirds with the Marine team and the Ghost Crab is in the lead. Thunderbirds won't advance. The Thunderbirds are out of the championship with the Sapphire Speeders. So we have two teams remaining. Team Catastrophe is also out, by the way, with their low result today. And now we're going to have some groups of threes. Marine team will advance with the Ghost Crab. No, sorry. Canadian Castles. Wait, I just remembered something. The results table show the bottom four only will not advance. So Sapphire Speeders and the Thunderbirds will advance. Wow. I forgot about that mechanic that we've done all season. So only the bottom four are out. And that includes our championship leaders. And that concludes their championship. They will not be getting the championship. The end is near. The end is in sight. As Team Catastrophe humble in their beings. Humbling, they will not. Knowing down in orderly fashion, they will not be. Knowing that they're not. Centaurs, the first Centaur Marble Olympian. Or is it Olympian? I don't know. Anyway, they will not be the champions. They're not going to come close to championship. They will probably be on the podium. As it believes down to the ghostly guys, down to Marine team can get the podium. Don't know the math on that, but I'm just guessing. As you'll see our championship standings, no changes, but the Mono Monkeys and Ghost Crabs, they've gained some. Same with Team Catastrophe and the Sphery Serpents. As now, the Ghostly guys, the Artificial Night Lights. This is big for them. Marine team and the Sapphire Speeders. Did you see who crossed the line? Sapphire Speeders, by the way, did cross the line. I saw them cross it. Oh, they were not in an advancement spot by any means. Nor were the Marine team, are also eliminated. This is looking worse and worse. No, wait. I did the math. When the Marine team actually advanced, Artificial Nightlights were dead last. Oh my God. Artificial Nightlights are dead last in the championship run. They might be eliminated. No, wait. They have the best chance of winning. There's no Sapphire Speed. They cannot win. Wait, I think they might have won. Artificial Nightlights might have won, but Thunderbirds, Cherrymans, Canadian Castles, and the Grass Giants. As Canadian Castles definitely did not advance. Cherrymans, Thunderbirds, and the Grass Giants were all close. Grass Giants and the Thunderbirds, they will advance to the finals. 3 championship contenders are eliminated. 3 of them. So 5 Canadian Castles. Doing the math for Canadian Castles at the moment. They're at 78. Night lights. My mom's a bitch. Sorry. We are mixing up the standings once again. As this is the standings. Artificial Nightlights, 92 points. And I think it's over. I think the championship is over. Artificial Nightlights win the championship. It is all over. 92 points. There's no way for the Thunderbirds to catch up, who are the only team left in championship contention, as they will humble in. I think they get a podium though, so it's good for them. As the Thunderbirds, the only team, a team that can get a podium, as the starting gate is beeping up, ready to go. Oh. And we're on for the final. And Marine team will win it. Dolphin, the captain of the Marine team, will get the gold in the Avalanche. Marine team over Grass Giants and the Ghostly guys. Thunderbirds will walk away with the fourth, but I don't think they'll, and which I don't think they will take, thinking that they're still in the championship fight. There was no championship fight after the semifinals, after the first round. Doing the math, no championship fight, as the teams are going to be a little bit upset. But Marine team, finishing fourth in event to go, will get their second medal of the season, their first gold of the season, their first time on the top step. Grass Giants were this close to a medal, which I think this medal might save them from the bottom spot in the championship. That's, I believe, doing the math, they were in the bottom spot, yes, and doing more math, they get silver. That's 11 points. They have miraculously jumped off of the bottom spot in the overall standings. So guys, that medal, that helps them in the overall standings. Don't know what it's going to do to them, but I think they are going to maybe pass the Canadian Castles. I'm looking, yeah, they're going to pass the Canadian Castles. Grass Giants are pretty happy with that, but no one can be happier than the Marine team today, getting the gold, getting closer to the championship, which was not even close to theirs, as these teams were hungry for a title. One team will get that title. Closing ceremony will be soon, as these teams are excited for this title. So here we are, the final standings. The Artificial Nightlights have done it with two medals, by the way. They only got 2 medals this entire season. There are 2 silvers. But their ultimate consistency will get them. They were ultimately just a mid-pack team that rises to the top to another pretty mid-pack team. Just try to fix that there. They knock at 71 points in one event. Another very mid-pack team, Team Catastrophe, which was more consistent in the middle. Thunderbirds get the bronze, who started very slow in the championship. They will be auto-qualified. Those three and the hosts will be auto-qualified. And there is a small chance that the Sapphire Speeders, if the top three or one of the top three are the hosts, they will qualify. But I cannot speak too soon about anything. We'll see you later for the closing ceremony. We'll see you then. And as always, keep on rolling.